And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go down, and on the hill in this one, Jeffrey Springs. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pulls that one foul. Fouled off left side. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And delivers outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And here it comes. That one misses, and it's 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three and two now. Hard hit left side. Paredes fires over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Byron Buxton.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a pitch.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Slice to right. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And next for the Cubs, Nolan Jones. And that's in the dirt. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. That's inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Josh Naylor. Just missed. Pitch. And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
First and second, 2 down. That's on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. Here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Cade Horton. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Lowe stands in now, looks at that one inside. And now it's even up. On that fastball.
1-2.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with a breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ramirez at the dish. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Bounce to the left side. Knocks it down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz digs in now. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
Take one.
And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to third, might be 2. There's 1. They complete the double play with a run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 4th in the AL in RBIs. That clips the corner. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, you can see this happen from time to time when a pitcher's trying to throw that slider, especially front door to a same-side hitter. You know, some of them are going to get away from you. It's not the easiest pitch to control because you're trying to aim it a little bit.
And now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
2 outs. And that one hammered back there. And it's gone. His second homer of this series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. They don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Jose Siri. And a foul ball. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. That just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First pitch misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a 1-0. And that's down and away.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
A wind in the pitch. And a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And another ball. The 3-1. Foul ball there. Struck out towards right center. That's back. Gone. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Oh, that one got
getting a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Byron Buxton.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
That's down and in.
All right, so in this at-bat, you've seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count. The lefty fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move. Long run. Nice grab. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
O'Neal Cruz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
In the air, left field. Caballero under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting none.
2 outs, base is empty. William Contreras, the next Cub to hit. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. Lowe makes the grab, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
The right-hander back to work. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Logan.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan Driscoll.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In there, and it's 0-1. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. Misses off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Taylor.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside.
Full count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner. Turner, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they traded for him earlier this year. Springs back to work. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and that is ball one.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Tosses across the first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And the first offering is not close. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to Diaz. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Rays up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So up now for Chicago, Nolan Jones. He reached out a walk his first time.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Chopped left side, and he grabs it foul. And he deals. This to third, and that one finds its way through. It's 2. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And up next for Chicago, Josh Naylor. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off. He was late. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off throw to first. Hey. Jones. Two outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Byron Buxton would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Jones headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. Back even, it's 3-3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First and second, 2 outs. Byron Buxton, the next to hit. And there's a strike. The pitch. All on there. This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied up at 3 apiece. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Pitch
One ball, 2
misses.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just missed.
1-0.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Ground ball left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
And at first, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. He's already homered here in this one. That keeps the zone 0-1. Paredes off of first with 2 away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, still tied 3-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to the 4th. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Movement in the bullpen. Zach Littell appears to be getting loose. Here's a 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the lefty On the ground to third. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The batter number 7, second baseman,
Trey Turner at the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied at 3. And we're back. And the batter now, Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Naylor makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Caballero.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. That's inside. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Jones makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now in Tampa Bay. Down the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Springs back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Bats and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Trout, 1 for 2.
No, that's out.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Here's a 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first, and he held up. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jeffrey Springs done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now on the bump, Zach Littell.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first with one gone. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Nolan Jones. Off the plate,
that missed. That's
and it's
a ball.
1-0.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Jay Groom, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Miller, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. Trout at first, one gone. And a pitch. And another ball.
Count's full.
The kick, the 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Bounced out to short. Walls. Fires across the diamond. Got him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Rafael Devers. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
In the air out to center. Siri in position. Brings it in. And that is that. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. That's to third. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And it's second. To third. It's in and out of his glove. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one at the knees for a strike. righty deals. And fouled off. The Cubbies leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. Walls, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And the slider just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that's a base hit. Around 3rd. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Top 6. Now it's the power speed combo. Byron Buxton. And the pitch. Littell, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. The pitch. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Next offering is down low.
1-2.
Up the middle. Walls throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for the Cubs, O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Popped up. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the Cubs catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that
over to Diaz, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rays 3. Isaac Paredes will hit next.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one missing low.
2-1.
Misses off the plate. 3-1. Center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
So up next, Brandon Lowe. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the sixth. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. The 2-2 on the way.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
With the tying run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. The other way, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Jose Caballero. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mason Miller will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fouled off down the right side. One out. Runners at first and second. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but
Now
a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Logan Driscoll.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Here comes Lau. 1 run's in. The relay in there. He's safe. It's 5-5.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So runner at second, 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
1-0.
Driscoll at second with 2 down. And a foul ball left side. right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Score and they take the lead 6-5. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that drops in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. And
Down
another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That smash towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Cubs 5. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fought off foul. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit, could be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
The batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. First
That's
offering, and it just
outside.
misses. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. That one down the line. On to first.
And the shed is retired. You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Mike Trout. This guy with light tower power. Ball
That's
one,
a ball.
no strikes. Man at second. That one way inside.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Now he launches a throw over his head. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
It's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Colin Poche.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So two in scoring position with one out. Nolan Jones getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Out towards right center field. Siri sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 6-6.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So up now for Chicago, Josh Naylor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Kelly getting loose as well. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And Poche ready to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1-2 now.
That
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Gets under and pops it up. Wow. In position. He's got it. And that's the third out. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tied at 6. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Isaac Paredes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. Two outs. That's a little bit low.
Down.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch misses way outside. Brandon Lowe would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Rays. So we're still tied at 6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Garrett Clevenger.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tied at 6. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. As the lefty gets to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Way high with that one. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Driscoll drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one away.
The left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So up next, Byron Buxton. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First offering misses badly for ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Paredes drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, O'Neill.
And up next for Chicago, O'Neill Cruz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The pitch. This to third, and that's just foul. Two outs. Squeeze through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. This game remains tied at 6. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
The line to kick the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Inside, almost got him. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jay Groom up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Just
that's a ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
That missed inside, and it's 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is a solo shot. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 7-6.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now, Jose Caballero. And that's in there for strike one. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jay Groom. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Logan Driscoll.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Logan Driscoll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. 2-1. The lefty fires. And it's even up.
2-2.
And a pitch. And that
Count
one
is
is
full.
inside. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
batter
very
number
aggressive
6.
secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Walls in the box with 2 gone, and
No
takes
ball,
a look
1
at a
strike.
called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. Driscoll off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Count.
And now the lefty. And down on strikes. Inning over. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Ball on there. One, 2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Series sizing it up. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Off the plate inside. 2-2.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One out left for the Cubs. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette, known for his late inning heroics. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fairbanks, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The Cubbies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 10 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Cubs, 6 runs, 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and